Hey everyone, it's Kagavasa here, and I'm going to bring you some advanced techniques in Occupy White Walls. We're going to cover four today actually, in incremental difficulty. They're largely hinged on glitches. My experience with the past 3 years of this game is there are a lot of glitches, and some of them are definitely in the artist's favor. So I'm gonna get into this clear space, kind of. Let's build a little station here. Okay, so first I'm just gonna grab some walls, specific walls actually. I'm gonna type in lemon here, and in the lemon series, the two assets in question I'm looking for are these yellow lemon in barricade 1 and 2. Either of them serve the same purpose we're looking for. And I'll just grab a default nice little wall here as well. So traditionally you anchor a wall to a floor like this, and above it you can build. But with these, you can actually take a wall and stack it here. Now this is actually only half a unit above. And if I grab a ceiling, get a glass ceiling, it's my favorite. And I can place a floor now at half height. This is a jumpable height. It allows you to offset walls, so I can actually have walls stacked on top of each other at this height where they overlap. I can even put it completely inside it. This will get glitchy depending on the walls you're using, but it's a very useful technique for a lot of different things. The next technique we're going to use, it works with any column. I'm just going to check this column box here. I'm going to grab, I just love the glass assets, so I'm going to put one down here, put a few down. Move my wall over here, and I'll switch to my ceiling here, and I can build a ceiling like normal over this wall, but I can also build another ceiling that's hooked and anchored to the column, and it's offset on this plane. And this works in the same way the wall asset was working earlier. I can build a floor on top of it, and I can stack them so they're offset from each other. And this can create a lot of fun little overlaps. And that also means that it also just keeps going further to where you can have walls built at these increments that aren't, just traditionally possible. Okay, now for my third and most favorite, but also most finicky technique would be Freeform Snapshotting. And this works with any piece of furniture that you can place with Freeform. I'll just grab a chair here. I actually prefer to use the paint roller because it's a nice flat rectangle, so I can kind of tell what I'm doing, but it works with any of these objects, even the frog here. So once you have this placed, you can pick it up, and on the left side you see we can hit G and go into Freeform. Now if you hold left click to place, you can actually move your mouse either left to right, up and down, or a combination to angle this piece. I can scroll wheel it closer here. So we've angled this, and without using any other tools or placing anything down, I can pick up an existing object that's placed, and it'll use this angle that we've used on this chair. And I can place it down, and now we have these sideways, floors, walls, and ceilings. This is all angled at the same angle this chair was. Now if I happen to pick something up and right click, that will actually reset my angle here. So now I'm placing it flat, as you would expect. But I can just pick this right back up, place it down again, and I got the angle back. These angles stay kind of in this save snapshot form while you're in the gallery. They will reset if you leave, but it's very useful for making a mess, and also getting creative with how you can place things. So I'm going to use this frog here to demonstrate kind of an upside down asset here, or sideways I should say. The fun part about this is something I don't see a lot of people using, but I find very fun to play around with. Let me grab a smaller floor here. Of course, a glass floor. I have a floor here angled, but when these objects are at these strange angles, they open up what you can kind of anchor them to. So there's all these weird anchor points. Let's see if I can get another one in here. I know there is another one. Oh. Well, down here I actually have an example. Let me kind of shimmy my way up here. So here's a floor that I angled earlier, and I was actually able to hook all these floors to, and see now they're floating here at otherwise not accessible angles, not easy to get access to, rather. I'll just do another quick demonstration. I'm going to place down my paint roller, estimate kind of an angle I like. I'm going to place this down. Actually, I'm going to kind of rotate it there. And now, let's see, this should be my floor. And I've got these nice places to just put things at different heights and kind of play around with. Now, since the recording of those first three techniques, I've actually found a fourth technique which is largely unexplored, but I find really exciting and fun to work with. You can see the results of it here, where I have this floor angled. Here's the normal grid here. So that's what's usually possible. But up here, I have this plane where things are snapping at this off angle here. And now this really opens up kind of like a new dimension of building grid, where you can angle entire structures without having to go through more than one like freeform snapshotting. You can have a lot of overlapping things. I think it's going to be really cool when people start using this more. So here's a way I figured out to reliably do it. I was working with Shan Snow, the creator of the Art Wars Galaxy Gallery, where he has some pretty good tutorial stuff, as well as a huge collection of just galleries, just teleporter after teleporter of all kinds of galleries he's documented. But here's how I've been able to reproduce this kind of new dimension here. So I'm going to have 2 floors, and I'm going to take an object to freeform, and I'm going to angle it a little bit left and right, a little bit up and down, and I'm going to angle this floor here, and I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to rotate this once and place it on angled off this this other one. Now I should be able to take a wall here and kind of look for a spot. And there we go. Actually, it's probably more useful for a lot of people if we use this half wall. And from here, you can build a ceiling and a floor. If I can, there we go. Let me get up there. So now I have this this kind of cool angled plane to build on. For a lot of galleries that are already built, that you kind of want to implement this, there are ways to get the angle pretty close to the ground. You'll have to experiment with how close you can get a kind of a snapshotted floor here to the ground, but there are ways to get it reliably close. It does take some effort, and I look forward to seeing what other people build. I've been streaming on Twitch a few times a week. You can catch me there or in game. Thanks for watching.